Paul here from Radioshop Pickups, and I'm going to introduce you to a new guitar that we've recently acquired from Cranes in Swansea, and it's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Basically, it is a Squier Jazzmaster. I think it's like a classic vibe type. I think that's the name of the series. But I mean, look at that candy apple red with the gold anodized pickguard, and we're going to use it for a series of videos where basically we're going to show you how we develop one of our sort of pickup lines. Now, we've had quite a few requests for Jazzmaster pickups, and it's not just a case of like making a pickup and then launching it on your website and saying, right, they're for sale. You know, we like to do things a bit more sort of dragged out than that because we want to get it right. And so we bought this guitar to get some Jazzmaster pickups in that we've already made. Now, we've been developing the Jazzmaster pickups for a couple of months, and we just didn't have a guitar to put them in. And so obviously we've rectified that now. And when we make a pickup, when we develop a new pickup to actually put on our website, we like to put some real time in and make sure we get it right. So it's not just a case of making one and going, yes, that's a brilliant pickup, let's go, let's get these listed on the website. No. We would like to make like a Mark 1, Mark 2, change things a little bit, and think about how we actually wind in the pickup, because there's lots of sort of pickup wind-in patterns that we can use to get the best sound. And we've made a set of pickups which we were ready to put in this afternoon. So the theme of this video is going to be basically just installing a Jazzmaster set of pickups and doing a little bit of a before and after on them. So this is the before, okay? And what's in this guitar now is actually quite un-Jazzmaster-like, really, because they look like Jazzmaster pickups. They're in a Jazzmaster pickup housing, but these are actually P90s, okay? So it's not the typical thing, it's got a certain sort of sound. It's a little bit more of an aggressive kind of sound. So that's what they sound like at the moment. So the P90s, okay, which is obviously a very kind of Gibson-y pickup to put in a Fender style guitar, but they do sound good, but we're basically going to rip those out now, as we would do with any guitar that we buy. We get them out and get our pickups in, because that's kind of how we do things. So what we'll do is we'll take these out and we'll actually strip them, rewind them, and then we'll put them up for sale for somebody to buy. So keep your eye on our sort of Facebook page, Radioshop Pickups, and also if you're interested in the rewound pickups from these, in having them in your guitar, then just give us a shout. It's a normal pickup cover, so there's no problem there. So we'll be able to put our Jazzmaster ones in there, and I think we'll keep the black, even though we've got a lot of white covers here. I think the black just looks absolutely gorgeous, doesn't it? Look at that. The gold anodized pickguard. I mean, we were thinking, eventually we'll sell this guitar, but I don't know. Somebody would have to really tempt it off us. Now, there's a couple of things that make this Jazzmaster just a tiny bit sort of un-Jazzmaster, like, you've obviously got a 2-pneumatic bridge and a stop tail there. So, it's a little bit un-Jazzmaster-y, if you like. We've got the switch thing here. So you've got a rhythm sound, you got, see if that's on full. Basically, it's a good sounding guitar. It's a really well built guitar. It's made in China, and it's a really affordable guitar that a lot of people could get. If I'd love it if I'd learned on this. I learned on a Washburn D10, I think it was, which was a nice guitar, but it was nothing like this. And also, actually, my first electric was an Encore Strat. Now, if you remember those, it was a real hard kind of apprenticeship. So the guitars that are around today for somebody perhaps to learn on are infinitely better than what I learned on back in the day. So that's a little introduction to the guitar. Rosewood fingerboard. I'm not sure what the body material is. If you know, just put it in the comment section below, that'd be awesome. What we're going through is, it's just a Fender Bassman 59 Reissue, and it's mic'd up with let's have a look at the model number. It's an Audio Technica AT3035, the catchily titled AT3035. So the next time you see this guitar in my hands, it's going to be upgraded with our, what we're going to call just an early name, which is the ID Jazzmaster pickup set. We're not just going to launch kind of one Jazzmaster set, we're going to do 2 or 3 really. So one of the things is we want to know what people actually want. So if you've got a certain spec of pickup in mind and you want us to release it and you want us to try it out and get it ready for your guitar, then just give us a shout, because obviously sometimes we go straight for what we think people want, but we don't exactly know. If there's something very specific, then just put it in the comments that if you want Alnico 3 or you want Alnico 5, you want a certain output, just tell us what you want and then we can go about putting that sort of thing together. But look at that, it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to get the strings off this and get installing. Well, here I am back after a little bit of huffing and puffing. It took us ages. Well, actually, it didn't take long to do the installation part of the process, but these screws, it took ages to get back in and get everything back to the right height. But there we are. It's all installed now, and we're ready to go on this and plug it in and see what it sounds like. Now, what's in here is our ID Jazzmaster sort of Mark II set. So when you're developing pickups, you make a set and you put it in and you go, yeah, all right, that sounds great. Don't stop there. You make little tweaks and you do a Mark II, a Mark III, keep going, until you feel you've got the best pickup you can make. So we're on Mark II now. So that's why this video is kind of called like developing a pickup. And as soon as you've got a pickup in, you then got to kind of evaluate and see if it's near the sound that you want. So if you've got any feedback, do these sound like what a Jazzmaster should sound like? If you've got any feedback like that, then just put them in the comment section below. But it's looking pretty cool, I think. The old pickups were quite visibly sort of P90-ish, and these ones are more the classic Jazzmaster route, okay? I'm going to largely play what I played earlier on, because as a bit of a reference, and I'll go through each of the 3 positions for that. And then I'm going to use, so this is all dry into the Bassman, then I'm going to use a pedal, which, just have a look at that, it's the Echoflex by Big Knob Pedals. It's made in the UK, it's a tapeless analog today. I just thought Jazzmaster is kind of like a surf guitar for me, so we should have a little bit of slap back. Anyway, here are the sort of dry sounds of the Mark II ID Telecaster set. Okay, so here's the bridge. Sounds really nice. I'm going to slap on this pedal now, the Echoflex, which is a really nice kind of sound. It's like, yeah, that's what a Jazzmaster is for, isn't it? And the middle is quite kind of bright sounding. Look at the pots and see what the values were. I'm sure there's like a 1 meg pot in there. So there's quite a lot of. It's quite a bright sounding guitar, and some of that is because the pots let through a lot more treble. Just wish I could play more surf, but here we go. So yeah, I mean, I think it sounds great. It sounds like a Jazzmaster now. I mean, the P90 pickups that were in there before, they sounded good, but this is kind of like restoring it really to what a Jazzmaster should sound like and what a Jazzmaster should look like. Look at that. Well, as I said, we don't know if we're going to sell this guitar. We might. So I bet you somebody will send us a message, I'll definitely take that off your hands. By all means, give us a message if you would be interested in this, but we need it for a little bit longer, so it might not be ready yet, or we might just keep it. So sorry to disappoint if somebody really wants it, but it looks gorgeous, doesn't it? And it sounds gorgeous now as well. Now, I don't have a huge experience with playing Jazzmasters, so if we can get some feedback from people, does this sound like what you think Jazzmaster pickups should sound like? Because that's the type of feedback that we're looking for. Is right, they need to sound a bit more like this, or they need to sound a bit more like that, so that when we come to do the Mark III set, we can absolutely nail it. But I think for me, the sound from the three sort of positions is great. Also dry as well, so just listen. So when you see any sort of videos from us, we don't use a lot of effects, so that is just literally the condenser mic on just one of the speakers, okay? So that is the sound from our Mark II ID Jazzmaster pickups, and if you'd like any more information on them, just give us a shout or drop us a message on Facebook or hotmail.co.uk, Radioshop pickups at hotmail.co.uk, and we'd love to give you more information on the pickups, and keep your eye out on our website and on our page, because there'll be more Jazzmaster information coming out. When we're ready to launch the pickups, we'll let everybody know. Thanks for watching.